This is my 2000 Camaro SS. It's a LS1 6-speed manual car. Uh, like all leather interior, monsoon system. Didn't have the subwoofer, T-tops. It's got the black and red emblems on it. So then with the car being black, I'm doing all of my suspension stuff in red. I've got the engine pulled out, and then I'm currently building an LX blocked engine for it. It'll be kind of like based off of LS7 stuff. So, and then, but in the meantime, I've got tubular BMR K member with the power steering rack. I'm keeping the AC because I live in Texas. And it's not like a true just like race car, so that's why I'm keeping the AC. And then I've got upper and lower A arms that are tubular from BMR, QA1, double adjustable coilovers for the front. I think I went with a 300-pound spring rate, since it's going to have that heavier iron block, just to kind of, but still have some good like drag race qualities, so I can take it to the strip if I wanted to. Just put on the BMR subframe connectors, with the arms that go to the center cross member. It's got BMR, a shortened BMR torque arm that with a drive shaft safety loop, and it's the tunnel cross member that goes up into the tunnel to kind of give it a little bit more clearance for the exhaust. I'll be running 1 7/8 TSB long tubes, and then a Speed Engineering True Dual kit. And then I'm going to try and see what dual cutouts work like on that when I go to do it. Don't know if it'll work or not yet, but I'm going to try. I've always wanted a car with electric cutouts because I think they're freaking cool. So we'll see how that goes. I've got BMR adjustable lower control arms, panhard bar, and upper panhard bar all BMR. And then in the rear, I've got QA1 double adjustable coilovers. I got rid of the springs and the shocks. It had like orange conies when I got it. It has got a 10 bolt with 410 gears in it. The previous owner had switched those out. I'm saving up so I can I'll probably go with a trick chassis 9-inch. Since I'm going with more horsepower, so I'm in the game of waiting rather than doing stuff and then driving it a while. I only want to do it once, so rather than take it apart and put it back together a bunch of times, I'm just like letting it sit, and then as I have parts, I'll put it together, and then it'll all be done. So, and then I put in, I've saved all the original interior. It's leather, T-top car, and then so I've got the back seat in my shed. These two will come out, and I'll probably put some Corbeau racing seats in, and then I've got the Hawks harness bar back here, and then I got some G-force harnesses to put in, and then right now I've got you can see I'm working on the triple A-pillar gauge cluster, and then I've got another triple gauge cluster there that goes, you cut out this area, and like I kept the vents, but then you cut this out, and then it's got a little piece of like 3D printed plastic that you like just JB weld in there, and then you can have your gauges. So working on that. And then I got this from, can't remember the name, the Emblem Pros, I think, for a line. I've got a line lock installed, and then will have the cutout switch. And then I got the Hurst T-handle shifter with the line lock button. So what'll happen is like you flip that on and it turns on power and energizes the solenoid, and then you can push the button. And I know it's a little redundant, but it's better than accidentally hitting it for me. So just something I liked. So and then I went on eBay and found these people that keep the stock stereo, but they put Bluetooth in it. Mine came with a tape player that didn't work. I've still got the head unit, and I've got the amp, but when I wired it up last time, because it had an aftermarket system in it, like sound, like speakers and an amp, but I took all that out, and so because I wanted to run like a full upgraded monsoon system, but then I was having battery drain issues a little bit, so I took a break from that, and because I started working on the engine about that time. So then once I get all the engine and stuff, all that, I'll come back to the figuring out the speakers. So because I do like having music while you're cruising around, right? So and then it's got the stock SS wheels and wheels. I think the tires are the wrong. He put like 285s instead of 275. I don't know what's stock on them, but let's see. So then you can see like the WU8 Y2Y Z28. So it's not perfect. It's got the the bubbles from the adhesive underneath. It's got a few little chips, and like there are some tiny little dents, but they're poppable. But I didn't mind it not being like 100% perfect, because that way I can drive it and not feel too bad about it. So oh, and I put what was this company? Their wheelie skis from Fab Pro, I think. I'll have to look, but they're wheelie skis that they basically mount to your rear K-member bolt, and then you drill a 1/2-inch hole and then in the frame, and it has a welded nut, kind of like the BMR stuff, like a welded nut on a stick, and then you just push that nut back up in there, and then it's got a bolt. So then that way, like, I don't expect the car to wheelie, but like you can see, that's them. So just in case whatever, like even if it ever did, that like just protect my engine and oil pan and everything, just better safe than sorry. So it's got the all metal original SS hood, the cowl and everything. So and then I've got the Mamo ported intake. Gonna run 103 millimeter throttle body. So yeah, start trying to make more videos as I go. I get wrapped up into working on the car, and then I always forget to do the videos. So yep, thanks.